All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome. If you are new here, thank you guys so much for joining me today. And as always, for waiting patiently for the intro to finish up. I need, right now, don't even think about it, 9 more likes. Hit the like button. We need 9 more likes. Where's the cat? Boss is he's actually napping with Mrs. MBG right now, but he'll probably be in shortly. William says, in case you are wondering, yes, this is the one. I'm ready, dude. I'm ready. I'm hyped. I wasn't expecting them. I wasn't expecting them to announce it already. You're saying we need the bald head? 50 members. 50 members, I'll take the hat off, all right? Had nightmares last night, William. Woke up screaming. Lost Soul Aside confirmed they will be there. Ooh. You know what? Yeah, we were talking about Lost Soul Aside. We were talking about that. There was a rumor that there was a new trailer uploaded, potentially a release date trailer. Jeff Grubb was right. He said Wednesday. Yeah, interesting. Anybody who said Friday the 14th or even the 13th. So I was not expecting the state of play to be announced today. That was a genuine surprise. I was thinking at the earliest it would have been announced tomorrow. I see somebody saying Bloodborne. Oh, God. Oh, God. Bloodborne. You're on the phone with your girlfriend. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading it, William. You almost got me that time. Unknown saying 20 minutes of baby steps, fair games, and marathon. Let's do it. Dwayne, what's going on, man? I'm feeling good. Aches and pains improved from the yard work. Yeah, now my muscles are just sore from working out, which is good. Means I'm doing something. Could the state of play, could the whole show get leaked today? We could hear something. Apparently, something God of War is coming, man. It seems like this God of War collection might actually be real, dude. And it's sounding really good. It's sounding really good. How hyped am I for tomorrow's state of play? Dude, I'm 4 out of 4. I had to put 4 as the most because it only gives me 4 options, but I'm 4 out of 4, 100%. I don't care. I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm going in and I'm going to listen, man. Sony's going to have one of the worst shows ever to leave me disappointed. No, I have my limits. I have my limits, Irfan. I'm not expecting Bloodborne. I'm not expecting GTA. But truthfully, I'm just expecting to see a lot of awesome games that I'm going to be super stoked to play in the coming months. That's my expectation going into the state of play. And the awesome thing about today's or tomorrow's state of play, so Sony confirmed on the blog, it's going to be... Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, boss. You almost took my mic out. The great thing about tomorrow's state of play is it's going to be 40-plus minutes. Devil Child in the chat saying Skylanders remake announcement. Absolutely, bro. I am hyped for that Skylanders remake announcement. Racket Raccoon with a $5 super chat says, I'm tempted to get hyped, but also worried. I hope Sony has gotten the right message from all that happened in 2024. I miss being excited about games. Well, you don't have to wait to be excited about games, Racket Raccoon. There's plenty of games coming that we already know about that are worth being excited about. I firmly believe that. But I get what you're saying. This is why, listen, don't mirror my excitement. Okay? Don't mirror it. You can if you want, but I'm just going to feel how I feel. If I end up disappointed or upset, then whatever. But I don't think I'm going to be, man. Death Stranding 2 seems like it's going to be there. I don't know. I'm a little, you know, hold on now. I'm starting to wonder if Death Stranding's not going to be there. Intergalactic? It's possible, man. I'm not expecting it, but it's possible. Marathon, I think, is going to be there. Definitely interested to see what Marathon looks like. definitely interested to see what Marathon looks like. Yeah, that's the thing, Irfan. You're saying Kojima's still editing. He did show footage. Just saying, man. He showed 10 seconds of footage. So I'm like, well, shit, man. Like, I don't know. This is cutting it close. Is he messing with us? Is the trailer already done? Maybe it's been done. MBG, I'm so glad you're hyped for Fair Games, the greatest game that ever was and ever will be. If Fair Games doesn't show up tomorrow, I'm flipping the desk. Bro. You just knocked the treats over. Fair Games, 10 out of 10, masterpiece, greatest live service game ever made. I bet you Fair Games is going to show up. If Fair Games doesn't show up tomorrow, then you know something's going on behind the scenes with that game. Marathon, I'm pretty sure we're going to see. Now I'm a little bit worried about Death Stranding 2. Now I'm starting to think we're not going to see it. That's okay. It's okay. Death Stranding 2 doesn't have to be there to make it, a great state of play. I just kind of, I don't know, I assumed it would be. Hope we see some Forza stuff. Maybe some new stuff being added to the PlayStation release. Yeah, Phil Spencer's going to come out and just be like, we're announcing the whole slate. I do think Forza could show up. I do think it could. It's certainly a possibility. I mean, they announced it for PS5. They didn't give a trailer. They didn't open pre-orders. Tomorrow would be a great time to do something like that. Fair games, William. Fair games. Gears Collection announcement? Not expecting that. Could you imagine? Oh my God, the internet would implode. Marathon's having problems behind the scenes too. Playtesters are saying it's the worst extraction shooter they ever played. I'm still hype. My new rule is hype until there's reason not to be hype. It's the opposite. I'm taking the opposite approach that everybody takes. Show me a CG trailer, hype. Bamboozle me, convince me your game's amazing, and then it just tanks and it's nothing like what you showed. Hey, yo, chill with the, you're going to get banned, bro. You can't be doing that. You can't be spamming. It's okay. It's all right. You just can't be spamming. That would be amazing, though. Max Payne remakes. Let's see it. Who put that there? Bro. Boss, stop being chaos immediately. Stop it. Boss is hyped too. Yeah, he's hyped for treats. That's what he's hyped for. Kojima put out a tweet, Death Stranding 2 panel on March 9th. In Austin, Texas? Is this true? Let me go check. Boss, please come over here. I'm not seeing anything. Kojima tweets so much, though. Yeah, I don't think that's true, man. Why you trolling me like that? Why you gotta troll me like that? Silk Song, Knack 3. Are we gonna see the Venom game from Insomniac? Well, man, we haven't heard anything. Okay, you're saying the level of delusion. The level of delusion around the state of play is already reaching a fever pitch. You'll love to see it. Let's go, man. I'm ready to reach a level I'm going to be so deluded that it could be bad, and I'm still going to think it's good. Ain't nothing going to bring me down. I will bring the clown wig out tomorrow. I will do it. Don't test me. Don't test me. Delusional. I'm telling you, the God of War collection will drop tomorrow after the trailer show. Dude, if they shadow drop a God of War collection, holy shit, bro. It seems like the God of War collection is real, though, dude. We got like another rumor from somebody saying that, but they're saying it's the first 3 games, which is interesting. Don't bite that. 40 minutes of Death Stranding 2. Bro, what was that mug? That's it's boss, bro. It's boss. I'm gonna have to bring it back. Imagine they have Christopher Judge voice Kratos. No, I don't think they would do that. They're going to keep the original voice actor. They wouldn't do that. A lot of people like the original voice actor. I forget his name. T.C. Carson, I think. A lot of people view him as like he is Kratos. He's the OG. Do I have that mug in my merch? I could add it back in. I had it there for a little bit. I took it off for now. I could put it back, though, if there's demand for it. We have Doolin. Sorry, not Doolin. I don't know why I always want to call you Doolin. Delwyn Jones. He says, I'm looking forward. 8 out of 10 hype level. Doesn't matter if it's a small or big show. Like I said in the past, State of Play events, State of Plays in the past have shown that they can deliver. Don't be mad. Just enjoy every single minute. He's saying, it's most important. It is most important to enjoy the State of Play. I mean, dude, that's the thing. I've spent so much time going into these shows being like, meh. But I'm just going to approach every event with hype. Not just PlayStation event. I'm just going to approach every event hype. Hype. Let's go. There's going to be something. See, that's what I'm focused on. I'm just focused on the things that are exciting to me, the things that look good. It's not necessarily going in being like, you better show me this or you better show, no. I'm tired of that. And I'm tired of acting entitled like that. Like, show me what you got. And if there's 1 to 2 or 3, if there's more than 3 things that I'm interested in, I'm hyped. That's it. Because that's what I realize. Like, that's what this is supposed to be about. What we're excited about, what we're looking forward to play. Who is this man? Bring back MBG. It's a new dawn. Order 1886 remake. Let's go, baby. Let's go. No, but in all seriousness, tomorrow we're looking at Metal Gear Solid, Lost Soul aside. These 2 games seem to be confirmed. So those are 2 games I'm pretty excited about. Well, not pretty. I'm super excited about Metal Gear Solid. It's going to be a bit underwhelming because it's already leaked, but I'm still going to be hyped. Lost Soul aside, definitely want to see more of that. Want to know when that's coming out. Dude, if we get that God of War collection, I'm going to be really, really, really hyped, dude, because I've really been hoping that was a real thing, or that is a real thing, and that's something we can get. Subtext with a $10 super chat says 40 plus minutes. Will some of it be boring? Probably. Will we get everything we want? Most likely not. But we are so back. I do think showcases are dead, so it may surprise. Well, see, that's the thing that's worth pointing out here. There has not been a PlayStation showcase since May 2023. This show being 40 plus minutes, dude, it's probably going to be like 45 or 47 minutes. It's going to be nearly 50 minutes long. I bet you. And that's a long, dude, that's basically a showcase. Like, that's pretty damn close to being a showcase. I want to remind people, Sony did what they called a PlayStation showcase in September of 2021, where Wolverine was revealed. That was 40 minutes long. So I think this might be, it's going to be 40 minutes and 30 seconds. You think 40 plus minutes is definitely less than 45? I'm not sure. I mean, I guess they could have said 45 minutes. Maybe like 43 minutes. 43 minutes of greatness. Let's do it, dude. 43 minutes, that sounds good to me. The length of the show doesn't matter as much as what's going to be in it, obviously. The Genius 200X with the $2 super chat says, wrong birthday show, but day earlier is better. Yeah, not on your birthday, man, but at least if it is disappointing for you, Genius, you have a little bit of time to process it. The state of play in January 2024 was 42 minutes. I wonder if this could be the longest one, because that state of play in January last year, that was, I think, the longest state of play we ever got. So if it goes beyond that, let me check something here. PlayStation presents Death Stranding 2 on the Beach special panel at SXSW 2025, March 9th, 2025. All right. Maybe we're not going to see Death Stranding 2. Okay. So this is real. There's going to be a special PlayStation Presents Death Stranding 2 panel on March 9th. They don't really say what it's, what they're going to focus on, but now I'm wondering if, now I'm not sure. Now I'm not sure if Death Stranding 2 is going to show up tomorrow. Huh. Yeah, you were right, Phantom Thief. A new game is going to get shown at the State of Play. Right? Or am I wrong? Marathon gameplay deep dive. I mean, dude, I know people are going to be like, what the hell? But I'll watch it. Yeah, dude. That game could, listen, Marathon could be awesome. It could be terrible. I don't know. But it's like, okay, until I see it, I'm not going to... The first trailer looked promising. But I'm not going to pretend I'm as hyped for Marathon as I am for something like Death Stranding or like Wolverine. I'm definitely not. But I'm going in with an open mind, because Marathon to me is the only other Sony live service game that has real potential, outside of Helldivers 2. Am I wearing pants today? No, I'm not. I'm not wearing pants right now. Is the State of Play really tomorrow? Yes. Yeah, I'll read you the blog. So, State of Play returns tomorrow, February 12th. State of Play is back tomorrow. Tune in live for news and updates on great games coming to PS5. The show celebrates a creative and unique selection of exciting games from studios around the world. So that's it. They say the 40-plus minute show begins at 2 p.m. PT, 5 p.m. ET, and 11 p.m. CET. So the show celebrates a creative and unique selection of exciting games. That's how they're officially describing it. Lost Soulocide has essentially been confirmed. Marathon seems to be a lock. And there are multiple rumors claiming that there's going to be some kind of God of War remaster collection of some kind. And I really do hope that's true, man. Detective Seeds confirmed a new AAA first-party game. I mean, there's only so many AAA first-party games. Well, Sony has 2 studios that have yet to be announced. There are seemingly 2 secret studios that Sony has that are working on projects. So they could announce one of those. That could definitely be a surprise. We could get Sony Santa Monica's new IP. I don't know that I'm expecting a brand new AAA first party game. It would be great, but I would assume we're going to be getting updates on things like Ghost of Yotei and Intergalactic first before we get that. But I could be completely wrong. Who knows? Starfield is also coming to PS5. Some people were assuming that that's going to be announced. Fire Sprite. Yeah, Fire Sprite, I don't really mention them because I'm pretty sure we're not going to see their game for a long time. Days Gone Remaster, that was rumored. Jeff Grubb, I believe, claimed that. Was it Jeff Grubb? I don't know if it was Jeff Grubb or maybe it was VGC. They pretty much confirmed that there is a Days Gone Remaster in development. I'll buy it. Yeah, sign me up for that one, dude. Look, I know people are going to be like, what the hell? But you know what? I'm going to be like, I love that game. I love that game. What about the game from the brand new studio that Tom Henderson leaked? Well, one of these new... Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, man. We did hear from the Insider Gaming podcast, they claimed that, and that's Tom Henderson's podcast, they claimed that there's going to be a new game announced by a new studio tomorrow. So, I don't know. It could be a dumpster fire, man. I don't know. I'm not going into it assuming that. I'm assuming it's going to be awesome. But yeah, dude, Sony could come out and be like, yo, here's some fair games. Here's some Project Gummy Bears. And then we're going to cap it off with some Marathon, brother. You know, it's like, the fuck? You know, like, yeah, that would be a little weird if they did something like that. But I mean, there's got to be, yeah, here's a Bloodborne game as a service. Actually, I think people will be hyped for that. I don't care what anybody says. I think people will be hyped for a Bloodborne game as a service. Delwyn Jones, who uses his milestone chat, says, I put a bet right now. It's been a long rumor with the God of War collection. It would be effing awesome to get. Plus a release date would be a piece of cake. Be the icing on the cake, I think is what you mean to say, Delwyn. I mean, yeah, dude. Yeah. That's the thing that people are kind of thinking about right now. They're thinking if this God of War collection is real, we might find out that it's releasing very soon. Some people are even thinking Shadow Drop. I'm not thinking Shadow Drop. I'm thinking it's going to release on March 20th, God of War's 20th anniversary. That's what I'm thinking. Dwayne Johnson, member for 12 months, says, MBG, thanks for all you do here for us. We got to at least see something, possibly Hogwarts Legacy DLC, Starfield PS5, Days Gone Remastered, some Metal Gear Solid. Well, Metal Gear Solid is going to be there. That seemingly, like, the whole trailer leaked out, unfortunately. Exciting, but that leaked out. Days Gone Remastered, we could see that. A lot of people were thinking that was going to show up last year. And apparently it's real, but it hasn't been announced. So that could show up. Starfield PS5. Somebody said last week, I don't know who it was, but apparently somebody credible. They were like, there's going to be some Starfield news next week. It's not what you're thinking. I don't know. Hogwarts Legacy, I do think Hogwarts Legacy shows up. Yeah, they apparently have some DLC for that game, and they're going to like re-release it or something. And I appreciate the fact that you appreciate what I do here, Dwayne Johnson. The Genius 200X with $2 says, what if we see Phil Spencer show up in some form? That would be amazing. It would be so funny. Phil just comes up there and is like, I'm here to announce Starfield. Maybe Todd Howard. Some people believe it's going to be Todd Howard. I don't know. I don't know if Xbox is going to show up tomorrow, but it wouldn't shock me. Wait, hold on. Leaked footage from Concord? By the way, the Icon era leaker was right. Oh, I see it's Jim Ryan again. Jim Ryan in the chat. As it's airing on the 13th in his time zone. He also leaked footage from Concord today in the Discord. What does leaked Concord footage look like in 2025, man? I don't understand. Wait, what are we? No, you don't have to send it to me. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Jim Ryan, please, no. I don't want to see I don't want to see leaked Concord footage, please. I don't want to relive that nightmare. Jez Corden just said Hellblade 2. Is he like reporting on that? Like saying that is going to show up? Let's see. I mean, I don't. Where did he say that? Like, I don't know. People are predicting that certain Xbox games are going to show up, but I mean, Microsoft basically just decided they're going to announce their games whenever. You know, like there's not really a specific template they're following. Reddit. All right, hold on. Let me go check. Let's go over to Reddit and see Marathon rumored for tomorrow's State of Play. Told you. Astrobot PS5 bundle reportedly in the works. Sony is getting ready to acquire Xbox. No, I'm just kidding. That's not under the leaks and rumors. Something maybe Resident Evil tomorrow, Metal Gear, Fortnite. Hellblade is coming to PS5 very soon. Might be at the State of Play. Okay. So that's what Jez Corden is saying. Hellblade 2 showing up at the State of Play would be pretty interesting. I mean, that'd be a good place to announce it, I guess. I'm not sure how much hype there would be for it. I think PlayStation players would gravitate towards it. I played it. It was pretty good. It's a little bit slow. It's a little bit long in the tooth, you know, with some of the pacing. I think it has some pacing issues, but that'd be a good one. If Marathon ends up looking good, everyone's still going to cry about it. I hope not, dude. I don't want to see none of that. Cory Barlog's new sci-fi game. There has to be at least one PC port. Which one is it going to be? I mean, to be honest, man, I wouldn't be surprised if they're just going to take this opportunity to advertise The Last of Us Part 2 on PC again. Because they haven't really been advertising it that much. So maybe they could have like another trailer. I think it would be disappointing just because it's like, well, we've seen that many times. Well, actually, they did show it. They did show a new trailer for that at the Game Awards. So if we're talking about another game being announced for PC, I don't know what's left. I mean, we did hear that rumor about Demon's Souls and GT7 apparently not happening. Could it be Astrobot? That would be a crazy one, dude. Astrobot announced for PC would be genuinely surprising. It could be Stellar Blade. Yeah, Stellar Blade. That's. You know what's funny? I keep forgetting that game's not on PC. I could see that. You think no ports tomorrow? I mean, I would expect at least one. They did not mention PlayStation VR 2, which is very interesting to me. We have Masochist Mode with a $50 direct donation. Bro, Masochist Mode, thank you so much for that. Out of nowhere with the $50 direct donation. Yeah, guys, keep in mind, you can always use the direct dono link. It's at the top of the chat. It's an alternative way to donate and leave a message. Let's see what Masochist Mode says. He says, super hype for tomorrow. Seems we coincidentally both started working out consistently again. No stopping this time. Rank them. I don't know what you're saying here, bro. Elden Ring and Liza P. What are you saying here, Masochist Mode? Rank DMN. Or like, I think you're saying Demon Souls. DMN SLS. I don't know what rank is, though. But either way. Oh, Elden Ring Night Rain. Thank you for reminding me, Masochist Mode. Okay, so you did mean Demon Souls. Elden Ring Night Rain is going to show up tomorrow. Insider Gaming leaked that Elden Ring Night Rain is going to be getting a bunch of information on Wednesday, which happens to be tomorrow, the same day as the State of Play. So I expect we're going to get a release date trailer. Oh, you're saying rank them. Okay, rank them. All right, yeah. Sorry, my brain, the more muscle I gain, the more my brain shrinks, apparently. So you want me to rank Demon Souls, Elden Ring, Lies of P? That's such a tough one. That's such a tough one. They're all really good. If we're talking overall rank, dude, I can't even front right now. I think I got to give. Yeah, like Masochist Mode. Do you want that ranking in terms of like difficulty or something like, or do you just want an overall rank? Because it does, like, if we're talking about like presentation, right? For me, it's like Demon Souls Remake. That's number one. If we're talking about just overall, like, scope and scale and just the ambition and how like exciting it is to explore a world, definitely got to be Elden Ring. If you're saying overall, I got to be honest, I got to give it to Lies of P, bro. I don't know if that's crazy. Maybe to some people that is. I loved Elden Ring. I platinumed Elden Ring. I also platinumed Lies of P. No shade to Elden Ring, man, but I just loved Lies of P, man. I loved, it was just shockingly good. I didn't think it would be that good at all. Like, I just got totally absorbed into it. I think I'll have to put Elden Ring second. And as much as I love Demon Souls, I think I have to put that third just because it is like truly the first Souls game. It has certain aspects that are rough around the edges where you can tell like From Software was still figuring out how to make this work and they didn't really refine it yet. And so there's certain aspects of Demon Souls that are a little bit, I don't want to say rough. That's like the wrong way to put it because they're not, that makes it sound like it's like unfinished or something. Just certain design changes that came later on in Dark Souls and Bloodborne and Elden Ring that definitely I think would have made Demon Souls an overall better experience. But yeah, I think that's the order I'd have to put it in, man. Because Elden Ring was awesome too. The only thing I didn't like about Elden Ring was how overwhelmed I got by it frequently. But once I got used to it, amazing. I mean, Elden Ring, truthfully, like Elden Ring, one of the greatest looking games ever. Demon Souls, one of the best games graphically speaking. Elden Ring, in terms of art style and art direction, probably one of the greatest games, hands down. Yeah, I highly recommend Lies of P, dude. It's really good. It's really, really good. Sorry if it, like, listen, I don't want to, like, overhype it. You might not like Lies of P as much as me, or you might not like it better than Elden Ring or Demon Souls, but for me, I don't know, man. I just love Lies of P. Can't wait to see what they do next. But again, thank you for that $50 direct donation, man. I really do appreciate that. We also have a super chat from, let's see here, from Blake Wilson. He says, "Hey, MBG, I hope they keep all of the Easter eggs in MGS3 intact in Delta. I won't spoil it, but my favorite has to do with saving your game during the boss fight with the end." Yes, a lot of people have been talking about this since we've been talking more about Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. There are some wild Easter eggs in this game, and there are things that, like we said, we don't want to spoil anything, but I highly recommend after your first playthrough, look up some of the Easter eggs that you can, especially with boss battles. There's another Easter egg. I'm not going to spoil what it is. I'm just going to give everybody a little hint. So I got to be careful how I word this. There's a section in the game where you find yourself in a jail cell. That's all I'll say. You find yourself in a jail cell, and there's a super, super crazy, like, unexpected Easter egg in that area that is not, like, you likely will miss it. Like, there's a good chance you can miss it. So just keep that in mind if you're planning on playing Metal Gear Delta. But yeah, Blake, I can't wait. Luna's looking like she wants to jump up on the cat bed, but Boss is up there, and I don't think Boss is going to like that. We also have a super chat from Subtext. give me one moment to pop this out. Subtext says, speaking of souls, let's give the people what they want. Bloodborne 10th Anniversary Edition. It's happening, right? Tell us it's happening. Subtext, sure, man. Yeah. It's happening, man. It's going to happen. All right? It's going to happen. You can rest easy. Bloodborne 10th Anniversary Edition, you know it's coming. Now, subtext, I'm going to have to be honest right now, dude. I don't think we're getting anything Bloodborne related. I don't think we are. I mean, I understand that now seems like there is evidence. There is slight evidence, if you want to call it that. Maybe like small amounts, little bite-sized pieces of evidence. I don't appreciate my cats misbehaving, man. Luna, don't be bad. We saw that Sony decided to strike down a lot of fan-made content relating to Bloodborne. Specifically, the 60 FPS patch that's been out for 4 years apparently. And it just kind of was out of nowhere, People look at that. We look at the 30th anniversary thank you trailer, where at the very end, they show Bloodborne randomly. And they say it's about persistence. We know that Bloodborne's 10th anniversary is next month in March. So look, I'm not trying to get your hopes up. I'm telling you now, I do not think anything Bloodborne related is happening. I'm just highlighting these things because there are people within the community that look at these things and they're like, all right, I'm on the Bloodborne again, bro. So I'll tell you right now, if Sony shows up with anything Bloodborne, it's over. It's over. That's it, man. GTA 6, no. GTA 6 is not showing up tomorrow. Bloodborne, you never heard of it, Irfan? It could be dangerous. Yeah, I really... It is worth noting that this state of play is happening one day before Sony's earnings. So, it's just something, to point out there. Indiana Jones release date tomorrow. It's starting to... Dude, what's weird is it's starting to seem like there are multiple Xbox games that could show up. That's what's getting weird about this is we're, Hellblade, Forza, Indiana Jones. Stop crushing dreams, MBG. Let the delusion flow. You're right. You know what, guys? If you want to believe GTA is coming tomorrow, who am I to tell you shouldn't? Who am I? Dream big, man. Shoot for the stars. I'm not here to tell you it will happen. I'm just here to tell you, dream big. Why not? Have some fun with it. When reality comes bearing down and crushes you into a fine powder, well, we'll deal with that when it happens. Devil Axe says he's not hyped at all. Bro, how could you not be hyped at all? How could you not be hyped at all, man? What are you talking about? We're going to be getting some games. I'm going to start doing WWE promo style fucking shit out here. When am I going to start streaming tomorrow? I'm thinking about just streaming at normal time and just chilling with you guys until it happens. Why not? How could you be hyped? How could you not be hyped? It's been hard to get excited for PlayStation shows. They're recurrently disappointing me. And the way gamers and culture nowadays, everything will get muddled by political discussions. No. I refuse. No. You know what I'm going to tell those people?
Is that what you think? That's exactly... It doesn't matter what you think!
That's what I'm going to tell everybody tomorrow when they want to come in here with their negativity. Listen, unless it's actually bad. If it's actually bad, if it's genuinely bad, then that's fine. But I don't want to see the crying. I don't want to hear the but. All right, place your bets. Is that going to be me tomorrow? Is that going to be me tomorrow, bro? I just realized how perfect these sound bites are set up for this. You're getting too hyped again. You always say temper expectations. Listen, the reason why I'm hyped is because there's going to be games that I want to play. That's all it comes down to, man. Like, listen to me. You ready? Am I going in here saying, I better see Bloodborne tomorrow? I better see GTA 6. Oh, Sony, you better pull out that Wolverine trailer, or else I'm gonna get rid of my PlayStation. I'm gonna have to take a hammer to it live on stream. I'm gonna set up my PlayStation 5 Pro right here. I'm gonna safely remove boss. I'm gonna get my hammer and I'm gonna just smash that shit. No, I'm not doing that because I am excited. My excitement is based off of realistic expectations. The craziest thing I'm expecting tomorrow, and this is the craziest thing, all right? The craziest thing I'm expecting tomorrow is for Phil Spencer to walk out on stage, look directly into the camera, say, we lost the console war, here's all our games, all right? I don't think that's that unrealistic. I think I'm keeping it within reason here. People would have come at me and be like, bro, what's up with your delusion? See, Boss knows. Boss knows. He's like, I'm ready, dude. You ready? Boss, how hype are you for that state? Look at him. He's going upside down. That's how hype he is. That's how hype Boss is, dude. Whoa. Easy there. Easy there, boy. In all seriousness, the thing that I would say, like the most unrealistic expectation I have for tomorrow, this is it. This is the only thing that I'm actually expecting, that if it doesn't show up, I will be a little bit disappointed because it's like, wow, damn, I really let myself believe it was real, is this God of War collection. Okay? This God of War remaster collection of some kind. Or just something like that relating to God of War. That I do think, I am choosing to believe that. I am choosing to believe that that's going to be a kind of little surprise announcement they have. And I want it to be real because that sounds awesome. I've been wanting Sony to do that for a while now. So that's the only thing that I'm going into tomorrow where it's like, listen, if Death Stranding 2 doesn't show up, okay. You know, they just announced a freaking panel for it. So now I'm actually kind of expecting it not to show up. If they show Marathon and it doesn't look that great, it's like, all right. I always knew that was a possibility. If it does look great, awesome. But there's a lot we don't know. There's a lot we don't know, man. We have a super chat from, and sorry to keep you waiting, the genius. He says, let's set expectations here. No reveals, no games, a behind-the-scenes day in the life at Sweet Baby Inc. offices, ending with a new remaster of Horizon Zero Dawn. See, there you go. See, genius, I think we need more of that. There you go. Dude, in all seriousness, genius, I feel like what's crazy is like, I know you're being facetious, obviously, but I sometimes feel like that's what people want me to go in expecting. You know? Like that's like earnestly what we should be expecting. And it's like, bro, how do you even enjoy gaming? Oh, I'm sorry, Delwyn. Yeah, my bad, bro. Thank you for pointing that out. Sometimes they get a little jumbled together here. And 20-minute marathon deep dive. Oh, man. Oh, geez. Delwyn, let me get your super chat up here, man. You said, name me 1 or 2 games, MBG, that are going to blow your mind with that I guess you would say I wouldn't expect to be announced. or that I'm not necessarily expecting to show up. You're saying yours is Wolverine and Venom together. Could you imagine that? Holy shit, that would be nuts. That would be nuts. To be honest, I'm not expecting either of those, Delwyn, but if there was just some kind of back-to-back Insomniac, like, here's a new Wolverine gameplay trailer. Oh, by the way, here's Venom. That would be like, oh, shit. I think people go nuts over that. I'm willing to be surprised, like I'm ready to be surprised if Insomniac wants to show up. Venom Marine. I don't like that. That doesn't roll off the tongue. I don't like that. If they want to show up with, Venom or Wolverine, that would be amazing. Two things that could be shown that would kind of blow my mind. Wolverine would definitely be one of them. I'm not expecting Wolverine at all. I'm not going in tomorrow. I'm not expecting to see Insomniac. But if they do show up, that would blow my mind. A second game that Sony could show up with that would blow my mind would be maybe Sony Santa Monica's new IP, depending on what that looks like. We've been hearing about that for a long time. And if it looks as good as I'm like imagine it. Well, to be honest, I don't really know what to expect. I'm not necessarily imagining anything, but just knowing the talent of that studio. RE9 would be crazy. Chris, I'm not sure what words you're referring to, man. I don't have that many words, man. Most of the words that I have banned are like bad words, like words that you definitely shouldn't be typing. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what words you could be referring to. Shadow Drop Castlevania. Yeah, bro. Why not? Why not? Pragmata? I mean, Pragmata could show up. Pragmata could show up. We haven't heard from that in a long time. Devil May Cry remake. I do think Resident Evil is going to show up to some extent tomorrow because Resident Evil 5 and 6 were rated, seemingly like native ports. So, yeah, we did see that. Kojima has a Death Stranding 2 panel coming up in March. I'll be honest, I hope it's a little bit more exciting than the last one. We got a we got a panel for Tokyo Game Show last year, and it was, it was fine for what it was, but it definitely didn't show that much. It didn't really get me any more. Yeah, it basically was showing off the photo mode, and I'm like, it's nice little stuff to show off, but I'm kind of hoping that this panel has more substance. Yeah, Lost Soul Aside, we've been talking about that. That's going to be showing up. Project Awakening, I forgot about that game, dude. That's another game that seems like it could end up being vaporware potentially. Saying whack YouTube censorship. Yeah, I mean, it could be YouTube, man, because like I said, I don't have that many words banned. Like, I have, like, bad words. Like, bad words. Like, words that are probably already banned by YouTube. And Corey the Legend Landiga.
Holy shit.
Coming in with the 20 bomb, bro.
No hero. Never was. Never will be.
We are slowly conditioning Boss. When he hears Old Snake's raspy voice, he knows what's coming. Shortly, he knows what's coming. But Corey dropping 20 memberships for you guys. We will be doing a members lounge after the stream, by the way. I forgot to mention that. We are doing a members lounge after today's stream. So if you are a member, make sure you tune in there. If you just got gifted a membership, join us. Go check out some of the members' content. We did a Morning with the Misses last Friday, 2-hour show. Really good time. And Corey, let me add that to the counter, man. So 5 more guys. I forgot to put feed boss there. 5 more memberships, and we will feed the beast. We will give boss some of his treats. Update this. Is this going to show up? There we go. Okay. It was being a little weird. I don't know why. 3 more super chats. We do 10 reps. 5 more memberships. We feed the beast. Saying PlayStation broke partnership with I don't know who that is. Is there a member goal reward for this month? I didn't set one up for this month because I honestly couldn't really think of anything. Truthfully, I wasn't sure what to do, you know? I'm like, man, like a full workout stream? I don't know. King Sam. Maybe throw some ideas out there. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We have Mr. Benidorm UK dropping the 5 bomb. 5 more memberships gifted.
How can you slap? How can you slap?
Mr. Benidorm UK, how can you slap 5 membership gifts onto some unsuspecting viewers? I say that, I love how I'm positioning it like it's a bad thing, dude. I'm the worst marketer in the world. How could you slap these memberships onto unsuspecting viewers? The membership's a good thing. I'm sorry. It's a good thing. We're going to feed the beast. All right? We're going to give him some treats. Boss, are you ready? You ready, bro?
Boss, do you read me? It's time to feed the beast.
He looks ready to me. Mr. Benidorm, thank you so much for that, man. How many membership gifts for Boss to play Concord? Oh, man, I don't know. Digital Dude, Concord's offline. I would legitimately try to make that happen if Concord was online, but it's not online anymore, dude. Little Devil Inside, I don't think that's showing up, dude. Yeah, I don't think Little Devil Inside is even real anymore. Here we go. Here we go, boss. Corey's got you. Corey and Mr. Benidorm, they got your back, bro. Yep, Kojima Productions announced an event on March 9th presented by PlayStation. His eyes are watching all of my movements. Yeah, he's just waiting. He's like, please get the treats. Please pick up the treats. That's a second. What's up with people mentioning Concord, bro? Somebody said earlier that there was leaked Concord footage. I'm like, how is that even possible? How is that even possible? Now Digital Dude 25's in here talking about Concord. I don't want to hear no more about Concord. What is that from, Hanzo? I don't know what that's from. Concord will never die. Jim Ryan says Concord is back. Oh, why are you doing that to me? No, Jim Ryan. Why do we got Jim Ryan in the chat saying Concord is back? I don't like that. That feels like a bad omen, dude. I was feeling real hype until I read that. Titus, we're still hyped for tomorrow, bro. Reconcorded. Concord reconcorded. Concord is back. Look behind you. Dude. Listen to me. You know what I'll make a member goal? We hit a certain member goal for a month. I will get a poster for Concord. I'll get a 32 by 24 poster, and for an entire month, I will keep that in my background. Now I have to think about how many memberships that's going to be worth. It's not permanent. To be clear, that shit will not be permanent. Maybe we could do something else. You know what? Listen, if you're not a fan of the Concord poster, you like that, Illegal Monkey? Yeah, we can see that. We could see to doing this. I think we could make this happen. We could do another member goal. We hit that goal. I will buy a life-size cutout, cardboard cutout of Arnold. I don't know. Mark Cerny. Dude, having a life-size cardboard cutout of Mark Cerny would be... Oh, something about that feels kind of weird. As if having one of Arnold isn't weird. But sky's the limit, boys. One of these days, I'm going to trick you guys. I'm going to get cardboard cutout of Boss. I'm going to put it in the back there. 3 hours and the stream's going to go by. You're going to be like, bro, is Boss okay? He hasn't moved or blinked in hours. And then Boss is going to jump up there, probably being freaked out by cardboard cutout of himself. Yeah, dude, Little Devil Inside, people have been asking me about this for years. And like, listen, man, the last update the developer gave it almost sounded like they had the reboot development and they haven't really said anything. Luke Stevens has a cutout of Todd Howard. Oh, that's awesome. All right, I feel less weird now. You know what? We could do this. We hit like some kind of crazy stretch goal. I will get a cardboard cutout of what's that Concord character's name? Lennox or whatever. Leo Jimmy with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Leo. He says, MBG money. Notice how when Sony doesn't deliver bangers, people say the whole gen is trash. Grown used to the bangers. See PS3, PS4 gen. This gen, not so much. Don't mean there's no more on the way. No, Leo Jimmy, didn't you get the memo? This generation has been absolute garbage. Dumpster fire. Worst generation in PlayStation history. You see this? Let's see. What do we got? Astrobot? Trash, bro. Doesn't mean nothing. I didn't play that game. I didn't play it. I didn't platinum it. I didn't have fun. I wasn't laughing and smiling. What are you talking about? Sony ain't got shit. Let's see what else we got here. Helldivers 2. Garbage. Worst game I ever played. I'm going to fill up the whole... Yeah, I mean, it's just like, no Concord. I got to be careful. This whole thing is going to collapse. Let's see. I was going to pull out Lego Horizon, but that actually was not good. So, these games don't mean nothing, bro. This gen has been trash. Am I doing it right? All right. You don't need to spam. In Reset Era, Ashong. A very reliable PlayStation leaker on Reset Era just said there's no God of War remastered announcement tomorrow and no SMS trailer of any type. I'm not upset. I could only be upset if I actually believed, and I didn't believe, man. I didn't believe it in my heart. I just wanted to, you know, there's just a fantasy. Sony's punishing me. This is what I get. I was just kidding, Sony. I'm not going to get a Concord poster. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to get a Concord poster. I'll put these games back. I didn't mean it. That sucks, though, man. That will disappoint me a little bit. There's no... Bro, that's crazy to me. Like, all right, here's what's crazy. What is Sony going to do for God of War's 20th anniversary? My hype's being killed before the show even begins. You can't do this to me. Don't make me turn into Willem Dafoe. You're saying in all reality, though, if Marathon is there, it will likely be a big focus of the show. Listen, man, if Marathon... I want to be hyped for Marathon, and I'm going to be hyped for it until it looks bad. But, like, if it is bad, though... I'm going to snap. Listen, man, in case you guys can't tell, There's only one thing that happens. If my hype is destroyed, if they kill the hype, well, you know what happens next. The person who said marathon tomorrow deleted the tweet. Dude, I love how he's like, if I just scream in the chat, he'll notice it. It's working. I'm not going to lie. Why would you snap? Just chill his games. I'm just kidding, dude. Well, I don't know. Maybe for the fun of it. I will put the clown wig on. I'll do some reps in the clown wig. And, just contemplating my life's choices. Wondering how I got here. I mean, I don't know if that would be considered snapping, but 20-minute deep dive for marathon. No, I don't think they're doing that. If they were going to do a 20-minute deep dive for marathon, they would tell us in the blog. They would tell us, bro. I'm tired of you guys. Why are you guys trying to rattle my cage? Why you got to do this to me? Shadow Steve coming in. Becoming a channel member. Guys, I want to see some W's in the chat for Shadow Steve. Shadow Steve's like, I'm a member now, bro. Enjoy your perks. Man, I don't know what it is with this coffee I've been drinking these days, but it's like way stronger than normal, and I think it's having a profound impact on me. Clown wig confirmed. I got it right in my closet, bro. I'm ready. We have a super chat from the Genius. Or sorry, hold on, the Genius. We have... I missed Titus. Titus says, we get a Bloodborne remake or the South rises again. What happens first? At the rate things are going, Titus, I'm not going to answer that, but you already know. At the rate things are going. Titus coming in with the crazy super chats. We got Zombie Dragon, a member for 21 months, says, I do have to admit that this is the worst PlayStation generation. This generation hasn't been bad, but compared to the others. And that's fair. Listen, if there are people who genuinely think this generation is trash, I mean, that's fine, dude. Like, I'm just joking around when I'm throwing shit around and whatnot. I've actually enjoyed the generation. I guess I'm just enjoying it for what it is, man. Like, I'm not necessarily comparing it to any other generation. I just think about the games that I played since I bought my PS5. And I've thoroughly enjoyed it, man. Like, I can't even pretend that I didn't. Like, if I were to sit here and be like, yeah, man, this generation is so weak. Not enough games. There's been some disappointments. I'm not going to pretend like it's been 10 out of 10 perfect. No, not at all. There have definitely been some disappointments, but the majority of the time that I spent gaming on PlayStation 5 has been thoroughly enjoyable. So it would be a lie for me to sit here and pretend that I've had a bad time. It just isn't true. But, I get it. I guess for some people, it's just not what they thought it was going to be. The Genius says, was also wrong on my March State of Play deep dive of Yote, but I guess the Death Stranding 2 redeems it. And although I won't see it, would love a new Motorstorm or Wipeout. There was some kind of rumor that apparently a Motorstorm game is coming of some kind. I don't know. I have no idea if there's any validity to that. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, please take a moment and smash the like button. Axe kick the like button. Punch it. Gently press it. Whatever you want to do, just make sure you hit the like button. All right. You okay, Luna? You good? All right. Well, what's interesting about the presentation for Death Stranding 2 is, suplex the like button. There you go. I like that one. The interesting thing about the Death Stranding 2 presentation in March is that it's not a state of play. It's kind of weird the way Sony's been handling Death Stranding 2, where these presentations, they're like presented by PlayStation. They're not associated with state of play. And I don't know why that is. And we have 187 saying X4L. Maybe Xbox for life. Is that what you're saying, 187? Is that what you're telling me right now? Get out. I'm just kidding. Stay. You're also a member. Thank you for that. Resident Evil 4's 20th anniversary. Oh, yeah. Wow. Man, I'm getting old. All these 20th anniversaries coming up. 10th anniversary, 20th anniversary. GTA 6 tomorrow. I mean, no, dude. GTA's not coming tomorrow. Listen, I know people probably feel sorry for me because I think my expectations are really through the roof, but damn. I'm on the Gaming Leaks and Rumors subreddit. I'm waiting to see that person that said there's not going to be a God of War. I'm waiting to see if this gets posted because I don't use reset error. That I'm not gonna lie, that would disappoint me a little bit. I mean, to be honest, there's really not much evidence that it was ever really a thing, but it's one of these situations where it's like it just makes it lines up so perfectly. It's like, man, it's easy to believe because it makes too much sense. But I guess Sony just doesn't like money anymore. Zombie Dragon with a $10 super chat says, if someone wants to ask me, I would definitely say I've enjoyed the situation. I think you meant to say the generation. I don't regret buying the PlayStation 5. It's been good. I just think the other generations have been better. Yeah, I mean, there's no denying that if you're trying to like make comparisons, like I'm comparing the PS5 generation to the PS4 generation, even like the second half of the PS3 generation, PS2, and I guess even PS1, I feel like that's kind of tough. But I understand where people are coming from. You know, like the one thing that we cannot ignore, and this is the elephant in the room, right, is while we did get a lot of great games this generation so far, and we're still going to get a lot of great games to close out the generation, there's also the reality that like 9 games essentially ended up getting canceled. Granted, not all of them were like full-fledged, full production, in-production games. But a lot of time and resource and money was wasted on a failed live service endeavor that if that resource allocation, that money that was dumped into it was actually just poured into even more single player games instead, this would easily be the best generation. Like that's the thing that I think kind of weighs this generation down. It's not that the generation, this is just my opinion. It's not that the generation was bad. It's about how much better it could have been if these mistakes were avoided. Some of them being very easily avoidable mistakes, So for me, that's kind of the only anchor that's really, truly weighed down the generation. And yeah, to be fair, games do get canceled all the time, but there's just there's a difference between 1 or 2 single player games that just weren't coming together, getting canceled here and there. There's a difference between that and we greenlit 12 live service games and we're going to have to cancel 9 of them. You know what I mean? There's a big difference. But don't be fair to those doomers, bro. Tell them they suck. Yeah, you suck, man. I hate the doom and gloom. Maybe I'll be doom and gloom tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, listen. I'll give in to them a little bit, Gaming Survivor. I'll give in a little bit, just for a moment. Sony could show up with a really weak PlayStation Studio presence tomorrow, man. Maybe Death Stranding won't show up. Maybe for some reason Ghost of Yotei won't show up. Maybe Wolverine won't show up. Maybe the main focus will just be Marathon. Yeah, that's good. There's no defending that. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how good Marathon looks. It's just people are gonna be like, really? That's it from PlayStation. They could do that, and I'm just gonna go in assuming no, you definitely can't do that, right? You can't do that, and if you do, well. People are gonna be like, bro, that was not fun. That was not fun. Didn't Jeff Grubb say PlayStation first party doesn't have much to show? I mean, I think he was speculating, and I think what he was referring to was brand new game announcements. And I think that's true. I don't think that there's a whole lot right now that we don't know about. I think there's a couple things like Santa Monica's new game, maybe Media Molecule. God. See, I mean, that's the thing. Outside of that, like, there's not anything that you maybe like say Fire Sprite. There are some things, but yeah, Housemarque. There definitely are studios that are working on things that we potentially could hear about. But I think when it comes to the idea of Sony not having much to show right now, I think they're in a prime position where it's like you don't have to have new game announcements per se if they're not ready. You don't need like a new AAA game announcement every single state of play, but instead, like, show some Ghost of Yotei. Yeah, show some Ghost of Yotei. Show some Death Stranding. So show something like that. Show a little bit more Intergalactic. I think that, show Wolverine. I just think that there are these games out there right now where it's like we haven't seen much or really anything at all. So it's like, it kind of makes sense where if you don't have something new ready to announce, kind of showing something. Corey needs to know what's going on here. Digital Dude says, if you're disappointed tomorrow by the end of the state of play, then that's completely on you. The blog post is there for a reason. Read it. Ain't nothing going to disappoint me, Digital Dude. Listen, I've already made my decision, Digital Dude. If I get angry, I'm just picking up the weights. Just going to get those reps in, bro. I'm taking it out on the weights. And I'm going to take it out on you, Digital Dude. You're next. I'm coming for you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Digital Dude. You're cool with me, bro. You're cool with me. Well, let's take a look at the PlayStation blog. Let's take a look. Here's what they say. Read it word for word. News and updates on great games coming to PS5. The show celebrates a creative and unique selection of exciting games from studios around the world. Creative. We're going to be seeing creative games. Unique. We're going to be seeing unique games. And these games are going to be exciting, according to the blog post. The blog post is telling me to be excited for these games. So I'm excited. Unique, definitely indies. Baby steps, bro. Game of the generation. I do expect indies, yeah. I don't mind indies showing up. As long as it's not like the majority of the show. I don't think anybody's tuning into the state of play to watch like 30 minutes of indies. No offense to indies. I don't think that's what people are tuning in for. You show a couple indies here and there, that's fine. Indies maybe instead of PSVR 2 games. No PSVR 2. No PSVR 2. I think I had a direct donation, by the way, that I missed. Yeah, Perfect Image. I'm sorry, buddy. Dropped a $2 direct donation. You're saying, hey, bro, people want to complain about there being no games, but there's a lot of Ubisoft classics and extra games that no one finishes except you and others. Well, Perfect Image, I'll be honest with you, man. One of the stranger complaints I see from people is people who say there aren't games to play, where it's like, bro, there's more games than ever to play. Again, just generally speaking. If we're talking about like PlayStation Studios, I mean, that's a different conversation. But just generally speaking, there's more games than ever to play. It's too many. How are you going to keep up? Could Clank kick my ass? Probably. Dude seems like a beast. For you doomers, definition of excited. To be very enthusiastic and eager. Sly Cooper would probably whoop me, yeah. Mm-hmm. I love how this is what Digital Dude thinks about. Which PlayStation icon could beat the shit out of MBG? I wonder. Think we need to train these guys to smile like North Korea? You will be happy. You will be excited. You will like what is shown. You will smile and say thank you. Could Crash? I think I could take Crash. I think I could take Crash. I don't know that I want to fight these characters though, man. You know? Like at that point it's basically like animal abuse. The first State of Play in 2024 was also 40 minutes long. That State of Play was good, man. That State of Play was good. The last State of Play Sony had was pretty good. It was almost bad, but the ending saved it. Astrobot DLC, yeah. Apparently there's an Astrobot PS5 bundle that's going to be announced. And so it would make sense to maybe get some more DLC levels. If the God of War collection was real, wouldn't it be rated somewhere? Yes, you're probably right. Man, it's okay. It's okay. I just think it's a missed opportunity on Sony's part, dude. I'm going to be honest. I think it's just a major missed opportunity. If the God of War collection isn't real, then I think Sony is dropping the ball on just like, dude, it's right there. It's right there. 20th anniversary, 3-game collection, PS5. All games can be played natively. Rake in the money. Just rake in the money. Hey. Stop that. You're being bad. Get down for it. Guys, you want to see this? Look at this. Look at this cat. My co-host. Luna, I need you to predict the State of Play. God of War is one of PlayStation's biggest games and IP. They're definitely doing something. Have hope, MBG. I mean, it doesn't... Listen, if it's not a remaster collection, it could be something, right? Could be something. I hope so, anyway. I hope so. What's on your head? Dude, she's got something on her forehead there. I'm not sure if it's not showing up on the camera. She's got like... You know what? She looks like she wants to attack me. I'm just going to leave it be. Luna is really cute. Yeah. You just see eyes. She's like totally camo. She's got... You see her how like her cheeks go up like this? I should have named her Cheeks. Days Gone remastered? Remastered. Kratos heads to Dead by Daylight. Low key, I'd be hyped for that. Not the announcement I was hoping for, but the announcement I will take nonetheless. Oh, I see what you did there, JMR. I mean, listen, if a Days Gone remaster shows up tomorrow, I would be excited for that. I mean, that shouldn't be the only thing that shows up, but I would look forward to it, you know? I really like Days Gone. Oh, she's snarling, dude. She's like... She's vicious, dude. When she's not happy, she doesn't fuck around. She'll mess me up. She doesn't care. Look at those reflexes, dude. She's like a friggin' machine. She's scaring me. Help. Yeah, now I'm like afraid she's going to pounce on my head or some shit. She's an Elden Ring boss. Has the Greek collection been confirmed fake? I mean, it's not like... Apparently, there is a leaker on Reset Era who's saying it's not real, and Santa Monica Studio is not going to be present at the State of Play tomorrow. So, you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Knack 3 instead? Is he reliable? They go by the name Ashong. I don't know. I don't know how to say their name, but I don't know how reliable they are. This is just what somebody said in my chat. So take that as you will. Take it for what you will. For what it is, I mean to say. Haven't multiple people said there is a collection out? I mean, yeah. Like, see, what's weird about this is Kojima just confirmed he won't be there tomorrow. Did he? Where did he confirm this on Twitter? Death Stranding is getting its... Well, yeah. I'll be honest, man. Once I saw that there's going to be a panel, like a dedicated panel, I kind of realized, yeah, I don't... He said Death Stranding 2 will be revealed in May 9th? I think he meant March 9th. Right? Let me double check. Yeah, I think it's March... March 9th. Special panel, PlayStation Presents. Hideo Kojima will take the stage at South by Southwest on Sunday, March 9th for a special Death Stranding 2 panel. The event will be live streamed. I mean, that doesn't necessarily confirm. That doesn't necessarily confirm that it's not going to show up tomorrow. But, I mean, yeah, I completely understand why people are going to be like, well, you know, if there's going to be a dedicated panel on March 9th, then the chances of it... Because he has been teasing that he's editing a trailer, and the State of Play is already recorded and done. So I mean, yeah, I think it's safe to say Death Stranding's not going to show up tomorrow. Oh, man. Okay, so two of the things that I was hoping would be there. You disagree? Panel has less visibility than the trailer. Yeah, we'll just wait and see, man. We'll just wait and see. We'll see what happens. I just want some good games, man. I just want some good games to show up. I don't need Sony to, I don't need them to bring the roof down or something like that. It doesn't have to be that crazy, but I just want to see some good games. I want to remind people, listen, this is something I want to remind people going into tomorrow. This is for the people who have low expectations. I'm not saying you should raise your expectations. I'm just going to point out a fact, okay? And you do what you want with this fact, okay? Xbox sucks, all right? There you go. That's the fact. You do what you want with it. You do what you want with it. I'm just kidding. That's not the fact. For some people, that's a fact. But no, what I mean to say, listen, what I mean to say is the fact of the matter is Sony doesn't have any games with release dates lined up. Like there's nothing for March, April, May, June, July, August. There's nothing. They don't have anything with a date. Nothing. So this is why I personally have higher expectations going into the show tomorrow, because it's like, is there a chance that Sony's just not going to have anything for PlayStation players from their own studios or from partner studios for the first half of this year? Yeah, it's a possibility, man. I'm not going to sit here and say that's impossible. It's I think it's unlikely, but it's possible, right? I think there's a much higher likelihood that tomorrow is where they're going to be like, oh, by the way, here's something you can look forward to playing in like April or something, or May. I don't know what it will be. Who knows? Maybe I have it wrong. Maybe I'm over here thinking Death Stranding 2 is coming in May. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Ghost of Yotei is going to show up tomorrow and they're like, actually, that's coming out in May. I'm not trying to, I'm just spitballing here, you know? Just throwing it out there. Gaming Survivor says, boys, I ordered pizza. What kind of pizza did you get, man? Pizza. What kind of pizza did you get? Pizza party when? I don't know. Yeah, that'll be a member goal. We hit a certain member goal. We're throwing a pizza party. Only I get the pizza. I see somebody saying that Ghost of Yotei is going to be holiday season. Dude, I would be shocked. I would be shocked. If Sony's saving Ghost of Yotei for the holiday season, the reason why I would be shocked is because they're willing to risk it being in the vicinity of GTA 6, and I just don't think they're willing to do that. I know they're very different games, but it doesn't matter, dude. I'm going to fly out all my members. I have a big-ass pizza party. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Sony doesn't care. I think they do care, dude. I do. I mean, it's GTA 6, man. If I were Sony, I would care. September. I could see September. September, yeah. I think that's a real. It seems like a pretty solid time frame for something like Ghost of Yotei. What game is this? COTW is getting news at the State of Play tomorrow. What game is that? Fatal Fury? Oh. Okay. My God, is the whole show going to leak out? Yeah, bring your own pizza, bring your own clown wigs too. The Hunter, Call of the Wild? That's definitely not what it links to, dude. When I clicked on it, it linked to like something regarding Fatal Fury. The whole show leaked. I don't think the whole show. I mean, a lot of things seem to be coming out. Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, SNK fighting game. Okay. Yeah, I'm scoping out the Gaming Leaks and Rumors Reddit. I'm just kind of keeping an eye on it, seeing what's popping up. Latest posts. Excuse me. No. Let me see. Lost Soul Aside. Hellblade 2. What? Hmm? I think boss is trying to tell me something about this state of play tomorrow. What do you have to say? Well, that can't be good. Okay. All right. What else? All right. Did you guys catch any of that? I think that might be a bad omen for tomorrow's state of play, bro. Even boss is out here killing my hype. He said what? Stray 2? Oh. He said if there isn't a Stray 2, he's done. Boss and Luna talking shit. Luna's just sitting there. Bro, Luna's just sitting there just staring at boss, and boss is just not happy. He's just completely unsettled, bro. He's just very unsettled. Venom incoming. Dude, listen. I see a lot of people talking about Venom, and I would be quite surprised. Quite surprised indeed if Venom showed up, because I don't know, man. We haven't heard anything. There have been more rumors about this God of War collection than there have been Venom. We haven't heard anything regarding Venom. So I'm not expecting it, man. Let us get Wolverine first. I mean, I would expect Wolverine more so than Venom, but so the state of play is already bad. Big sad. No. It's not bad yet. It's we don't know. We don't know. I'm hyped. I'm still hyped. I'm just a little bit more disappointed because apparently the God of War collection supposedly isn't real. So it's like, all right. That takes a little bit of wind out of my sails. Horizon Online. Horizon Online. I mean, dude. If Horizon shows up at this state of play, I'm gonna have to seriously ask what's wrong with Sony, dude. Like, I'm just gonna have to what's wrong with you? Because it's like, of course that game's gonna have to be announced at some point, but we just need a state of play where Horizon doesn't show up, okay? Maybe the next one. Maybe you can do the next one. I feel, dude, if if Horizon shows up at this state of play, Herman is going to catch so much shit, and I'm here for it. That's going to be funny. Ghost of Yotei wasn't rated before being announced. A game doesn't have to be rated before it's announced. That's true. Yeah, I guess it depends on the timing of the release, right? Maybe this collection is real, maybe, but it's not ready to release as soon as we think. Maybe it comes a little bit later. Who said that the God of War collection might not be happening tomorrow? Again, I don't use the reset error forums. All right, somebody came into the chat and they said there is a user on that forum who has apparently some type of credibility. They are claiming that there is no God of War collection and that Sony Santa Monica is not showing up at the State of Play tomorrow. That's where it comes from. So, you know, it's tough because here's the big thing that I don't quite understand. The rumors about the God of War Remaster Collection come from somewhat shaky sources. There was Lunatic Ignis who claimed it, and then there was another source today that apparently leaked Ninja Gaiden, and they leaked that game Hell Is Us or something like that. And they said that it's happening tomorrow. But Tom Henderson, see, this is where things get very interesting to me. Tom Henderson, on his most recent podcast, said that what he heard, and he couldn't verify if it was like a remaster, a remake, a collection, a new game, whatever. He said that there's a God of War game that's going to star young Kratos back in Greece. And he did not clarify whether or not, because he didn't know, like if it's like a collection or a remaster or a remake or a brand new game. But that to me is what's interesting because Tom Henderson is a very reliable source. Now, that doesn't necessarily, to be clear, Tom Henderson did not say that God of War game is going to show up at State of Play. He didn't say that. So these things are somewhat separate, but they're both tethered to something relating to God of War. And I just think it's like weird that we're hearing this stuff about God of War, considering there is a State of Play coming and next month is the 20th anniversary. The idea of just nothing happening. Oh, could it have been the Amazon show? Oh, dude, that would be a wild. I mean, he said it was a game, but hey, whoa, what are you doing up there? What why are you getting crazy? I'm just afraid she's going to rip down the poster or something or whatever, rip down the panels. Newsroom, you're saying please no collection? You don't want a collection? Oh, yeah, I think the God of War show, didn't it get like rebooted or something? I think it got rebooted. We 100% do not need a prequel, so it has to be a remake or remaster. I mean, a prequel doesn't really make much sense because there was already one prequel, and I'm just not sure. Yeah, I'm not really sure where you could go with that. I'm waiting for somebody else to chime in, dude. Like, that's why I keep checking the Reddit or like kind of scouting Twitter. Like I'm curious if somebody else is going to chime in to give us some kind of indication if this is actually real or not, if it's happening, or if it's just basically, I just want to know if it's completely made up. That's what I want to know. I just want to know if it's like, dude, there is no God. Like, the God of War collection is not real. It's just not a real thing. It doesn't even exist. Santa Monica is not remastering or remaking. Nobody's doing any remakes or remasters or anything. It's just not real. That's what I want to know, because it feels like there's a little too much. Whoa. Yo, that's weird. Did you guys see that? Shamel 2014 became a member twice? Did that? Yeah, I think that bugged out. It only counted once, but that definitely bugged out. Shamel's hacking the system. How did you do this? What is this wizardry? Shamel, thank you so much, though, man. Thank you for re-upping your membership. That brings us up to 27 members on the day. Guys, let's push for that 50 mark. Push for that 50 mark. We're going to do some reps. All right? We're going to get the blood flowing. Think Jaffe will say anything? I don't think he will. If he did know about it, I don't think he would leak it. I don't think he would do that. Or maybe, I don't know, would he? I don't think so. On my campaign trail to be able to send donos in 2029, my first announcement, if elected, I will create DOS, Department of Chat Equality, and I will immediately investigate Josh for power abuse. Rich Rod's very serious about this, man. He's very serious. By the way, guys, if you haven't, please hit that like button. We're at 253 likes. Let's get to 275. It helps the streams. We want to get as many new people into the stream tomorrow. We want to grow the channel. All right? We're at 100K. I want to get to 101K and then 102, and then we'll just keep going up from there. I want to be celebrating 150K. We're a long ways away from that, but everybody who hits the like button, you're helping. You're helping with YouTube's algorithm. It does seem like we might get some more Astrobot DLC. Let me go check Twitter real quick. See if anybody has chimed in yet. Anybody say anything? Shuhei Yoshida quote tweeted the state of play and says, "Enjoy." Shamel 2014 with a $5 super chat says, been watching since 2018, been a member for a while. Didn't realize it didn't go through last month. Love what you do. Well, thank you so much, Shamel. Thank you so much. Not only for re-upping your membership, but for dropping a super chat as well. And been supporting since 2018. So long time support, man. Always appreciated. Apparently, Carl Urban is playing Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat 2. That's funny. They released a poster, Uncaged Fury. Leaked Discord exposes anti-PS5 campaign? What? Hold on now. Hold on, what? What's going on out here? Butcher. Yeah. Oh, geez. I was just trying to pet you, Luna. Feisty. I don't know, man. I'm hoping we get something. Hellbound, you're saying you heard that too? Would that be surprising, though? If that's true, that wouldn't be surprising. I think there's like probably Discords all over with groups of people doing weird stuff like that, you know? Of Xbox, the Discord had Xbox and Digital Foundry members. That's really weird. Okay, yeah, that's not good. Conflict of interest there. Corey says fresh meat. Fresh meat, bro. Oh God. Something with IGN and Digital Foundry and a deleted Discord server. Oh my God. That sounds like a lot of drama, dude. What is going on? I bet you there's a lot of that going on, though, truthfully, if I had to guess, all around. All right. So I'm not seeing any updates right now. Nothing yet. You know what game is not going to be at the State of Play, though? You know what game is not going to be at the State of Play? The Order 1887. They were racist towards Shu. What? Oh, hell no. What? I'm sorry I ruined your hype, Mr. Bills. You know, the Order 1887 is not going to be at this State of Play. But you know, we did get a bunch of information as to what happened with the Order 1886. Why did this game not get a sequel? It's very sad. It's quite sad. All right, Ice Queen Gaming, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Saying the Order 1886 is overhated. So, dude, check this out. There was an interview that was done with the co-founder. Ready at Dawn's co-founder revealed the now shuttered studio did pitch a sequel to the PS4 exclusive The Order 1886. They pitched it to Sony, but it was denied. Speaking to MidMax in an interview on YouTube, Andrea Piscino, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, shared that he believes Sony did not greenlight another Order game because of the poor critical reception the original title got at its launch. He says, quote, "I don't think it was the sales. I think it was the critical reception. That's the thing. Sony is a very proud group, and rightfully so. And the critical reception, if it had even been just in the 70s, we would have gotten the sequel. I'm convinced. Just a few more points, and it would have been okay." So he's probably not wrong about that. We know that the Order 1886 got, it got panned pretty badly when it launched. The Order 1886 got a 63 on Metacritic and has a user score of 6.8. Apparently, Ready at Dawn's co-founder also said that if they did make an Order 1886 sequel, or if it did get greenlit, it would have been done around 2018. It would have also come with a multiplayer mode alongside another cinematic single-player adventure. Oh, man. Dude, that's so depressing, dude. That's so sad. Like, that's one of the things that I feel like, when people were playing the Order 1886, they were like, man, this feels a little bit like Gears. It's kind of got that heft to it, And people were like, it would have been really great if this game had like a multiplayer component. And apparently they were working on that alongside a campaign. There is some more info though. Let me keep going through this. Hold on one sec while I reboot this. So this next part is the most depressing part. Okay, this is the part that makes me realize those of us who see the potential or saw the potential in the Order 1886, it makes me realize that we were correct. There was something truly great here. So check this out. The co-founder for Ready at Dawn, he said, or he suggested, that the mock reviews that they were conducting internally were way higher than what the critics gave the game upon its release. And a non-negotiable release date of February 20th, 2015 meant that Ready at Dawn did not have enough time to get the title in proper shape. Quote, "We needed another year. That's the reality. We needed at least one more year. We didn't get it. So we were like, cut, cut, cut. A lot of the more subtle narrative parts were lost because so much was chopped away, and things that were supposed to be interactive ended up becoming a movie. Dude, that right there. Oh, by the way, Ready at Dawn was shut down because Meta ended up acquiring them, and they ended up getting shut down. This has to be one of the most depressing arcs for a studio and a game that I've ever seen, where it's like, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy to think that one of the biggest things that people really harped on the Order 1886 for, it kind of wasn't their fault. They just simply needed more time, and there was a lot of stuff they had to cut out. It really makes me wonder what would have been different if they got that extra year. We could be seeing something completely different where, I mean, he's even going as far as to say that a lot of the parts that were ended up being like QTEs or non-interactive, they would have been fully fleshed out. That's why it was so short. Yeah, I think Sony dropped the ball on this one, man. I'll be honest. I played this game, and I'm not trying to like overhype the Order 1886. It has its flaws, but that world they created with those characters and that gameplay, this could have been like a mainstay franchise for Sony. I'm telling you, it could have been. If the first game was a bit rough around the edges and fell short in some ways, that's fine. Stick with it. The potential it's just bursting with potential, man. Yeah, and the way that they sequel baited, it was so good. So good. Galahad was a badass. Yeah, still an amazing looking game. And I think what just makes me the most sad is the studios just doesn't even exist anymore, man. So that's it. You know, they ended up getting bought up by Meta to be a VR studio. Then they ended up getting shut down. Now it's all a pipe dream. I don't know. I like to think that maybe at some point Sony could get in contact with the co-founder of Ready at Dawn. Maybe form a new team. Bring back some Ready at Dawn employees. Who knows? Maybe give them another chance. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't see that happening, but man, it would be awesome. It is just so sad to me. Ghost of Yote announcement, MBG. Was there was an announcement? What did they announce, man? We need another game with werewolves. I mean, yeah, that's what was so cool to me about the game. Like the setting of the game. The setting of the game, the storytelling, like the world building, you know, it really was awesome. And I think one of the more interesting things about the Order 1886 is that you talk about the world building and the potential story-wise. I mean, dude, Sony's all about that like cross-media, transmedia stuff where it's like we want it to be a game and a movie and a show and everything else. And it's like, yeah, this would have been perfect for that. I think this would have been perfect for that. But alas, it wasn't meant to be, I guess. It wasn't meant to be. But maybe one day something could happen. One day. All right. Where are we at time-wise? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a... Sorry, I'm just checking one more time. Okay, we're going to do a last call here, guys. We're going to, in like 5 minutes, we're going to head over to the members lounge. So we're sitting at 27 members on the day. I'll leave it up to you guys. You can push to hit 50. We still can do it. We're 23 members away from hitting 50. But either way, we are going to be heading over to the members lounge. We're going to be hanging out there for a while. So if you are a channel member, please make sure you join me there. As soon as this stream ends, a second one's going to go live. It's going to be members only. If you got gifted a membership and it's your first time, feel free to stop by and hang out. And then we'll be back here tomorrow with the State of Play stream. But yeah, last call if you want to drop any more fan funding, whether it be member gifts, becoming a member, super chats, direct donations. Now is the time to do it before we wrap it up here. Get this off the screen. Bring the chat back up. Wait, what? Hold on, what? Ghost of Yote will win Game of the Year. It could be nominated. I mean, Ghost of Tsushima, I think, was nominated for Game of the Year. No reps or hat off. I'm sorry, unknown. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow we might get a clown wig, bro. We might get reps in the clown wig. You never know. Stop supporting Rockstar Games. Why? Yeah, we're taking things to the next level. Reps in the clown wig. Titus says we're getting reps tomorrow. I guarantee it. Oh, wait. Yeah, I do owe you some reps. You're right. You're right. Hold on. I do owe you like 10 reps. Yeah, we'll get a couple of these reps in, and then we'll head over to the members lounge. If you're gonna drop a 10 or a 20 bomb, now's the time to do it because we're getting the reps in. And there we go. Luna wanted to join in. Sorry, Luna. I don't think you can lift these. We needed Taylor Swift. Oh, man. State of Gains. Just tuned in. What the hell's going on? State of Gains, Ricky. All right. Guys. Come on, MBG, at least use 40 pounds. You're a big guy. Well, actually, I do have 50-pound dumbbells. Cannot use them in the setup. Something's going to get destroyed. These ones are pushing it. I don't know how it looks on the screen, but I'm like always very worried. I don't have a ton of space here. If I brought up the 50 pounds, something's getting destroyed. I'm going to get hurt. Something's going to go wrong. But guys, members lounge is going up. To all my members, I'm going to see you over there in just a minute. But also want to thank everybody for hanging out. Oh yeah, boss could crawl him easy. Want to thank everybody for hanging out. We hit 27 members today. If you dropped a membership gift, if you became a member, thank you so much. Hold on. If you dropped a super chat or a direct donation, thank you so much for that support. We are completely fan funded here. So those of you who are dropping direct support, just know you are the reason I can make this content. I can keep the channel flowing. And I also want to give a shout out to Devil Shooter. Hold on, boss has to investigate these games. He's like, where did these come from? Dude, I feel like boss is like really thoroughly investigating these games. Be like, are these treats? Really? You're gonna use them as a pillow. All right, that's cool too. Anyway, yeah, big shout out to Devil Shooter for doing the timestamps for the streams. If you guys see him in the comments with those timestamps, show him some love, give him some support. All right, I know he really appreciates it. And that does it. So we'll be back here tomorrow for a State of Play stream. I'll probably go live at normal time, and we'll just do a really long stream. All right, do a really, really long stream, hang out for a while, and yeah. So members lounge is going up. To all my members, I'll see you over there. To everybody else, I will catch you tomorrow in the next one. Wait, got to end the poll. Hype level for tomorrow's State of Play, 964 votes, 39%, 4 out of 4. So you guys are feeling it. 30%, 3 out of 4, 18%, 2 out of 4, only 11%, 1 out of 4. So a lot of you guys are really feeling the State of Play tomorrow. I hope it lives up, man. I hope it lives up. All right. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Members, I'll see you in the lounge. Till then, take care, everyone.